Okay, new problems, new solutions. Check this out. When you get to the end of your restoration, you'll find out problems you hadn't even thought about. There's supposed to be holes here and here, and I don't know why it's not. This is a Super Sport Impala, and I mean, even if it's not, if it's just a regular 64, it should be holes there. And I don't even know why it's holes here. That doesn't make sense to me. So I'm gonna have to measure off like we did up here. This was a new deck lid that didn't have any holes in it. And we measured off the holes and got them drilled. We're gonna do the same deal down here. Get our cowl trim on. So even though I cannot figure out why or how any 64 Impala would not have trim holes on here, I looked at an Impala and that was having the body work done on it, and these are adjustable pins that actually go through the back of the trim, so it doesn't have to be exact, but you pretty much want them even. You're going to use tape to make sure that your starter holes don't slide through, and that's why you put the tape on there. I'm going to double it up with tape. My tape is coming off, so apparently some grease on there. I'm going to use some grease and oil remover. I'm going to do it on both sides. And I know when I bought this car, the trim was on it. So I just don't understand why it would be that way. So if anybody knows, put it in the comments. But I'm gonna double up the tape, small starter holes, and just use your regular DeWalt. Start off with your starter, and we're gonna end up here. So you go here, you go a little bigger, 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 boom. And you know how big to stop, because here is this is the original deck lid to the car. So you know how big that hole is supposed to be. See that? You're gonna get them cleaned off, get the tape down, get the starter holes drilled. All right, got the starter holes going. I got it really zoomed in, so don't think I'm crazy. All right, now I'm gonna pull it out just so you can see the actual holes. And then you just go bigger and bigger and bigger with your bits. The tape, like where this is bent, the tape helps to keep it from sliding around. It still will, but if it's sliding around, like see where it came up there, if it slides around too much, you double up the tape. But other than that, you're gonna scratch all your paint up. And this stops the paint from flaking real bad around the area that you're drilling as well. So if it starts to tear like this, just put another piece of tape over it. You'll still see the hole, and just keep going over that starter hole and slowly make it bigger. Don't rush. Get a starter hole and try to go straight to the big one, because metal will snatch when you're cutting it, and it'll just make it jagged. Just take the time, do it right. But I still got to figure out why in the heck would these holes not be here. And it's not like I did body work over it. I'm because I don't feel the holes on the other side. I should still feel where the holes were. I don't feel any, like over the years where somebody may have cut it out and replaced it. I don't feel it. So I'm gonna figure that out. So after you go up in your drill bit size, got your double tape on there, stop you from scratching up your paint. Turns out like this. And it's that simple. Less than an hour's worth of work. If you don't know what you're doing, maybe 20 minutes of work if you do. But again, for some reason, there were no holes for the rear cowl. And The application is real simple. Clips on the back, right? Cut the holes, install. Nuts go on the back.